Screencast is a great way to share a video and then provide feedback on that video at different sections. Because I create a lot of videos in e-learning. So in that process, what I like to do is share what I've done so that people on the other side, the team or the individual, can review it and then provide feedback as needed. So let me show you how I do that. In this section, let's say you wanted to change this title, for example. What you can do is come over here and then you can select a color or just, this is the one that I kind of favor. And then you can just kind of draw over the section. And then when you draw over the section, if you just wanted to draw on this section and then click submit, this is now saved in this moment on this video. And if I wanted to say, change the title to this is screencast.com. So now I can, let's say we're continuing to play and you see another section in the video. And in this section in the video, you say, I don't really like this background image. So you could use the box. This is all I need, some sort of annotation or some sort of something that draws my attention to what needs to be changed or what you're talking about. So you could come over here and say, change the background image to a car in the city. So these are really the tools to annotate, and this is where you make your comments. The thing a lot of people will sometimes miss is you got to click submit. And so what happens is we can have a lot of different call outs in the video. And then the call outs are basically like, if I want to draw an arrow, for example, right here, I could do an arrow and then I click submit. So see how I have these three markers? If I click on the marker, it jumps me to this section, or jumps me to this section, or jumps me to this section. And you see how you can kind of scroll through it by just using your mouse. So what this allows me to do is see exactly what needs to be edited or changed. And then imagine a group of people reviewing this. So if the group of people are reviewing this, everybody has their insights and can basically collaborate on one video at the same time or at different times, and that everybody can also see what's being said. So these things down here are really neat too, because if you're watching the video and you're playing it and you see something that you don't like, for example, a section, you can click this button, or you can say, this is a great section, just by doing that. So what this allows us to do is kind of see the different reactions and see how the reaction here, I can see who made this reaction. And this is kind of another way to provide feedback. And it just basically is giving us the mood of a video on what sections we like or don't like. And this is almost something that I would do while watching the video. So as the video is playing, I just kind of have my mouse here and then I see something and I can click a button. So I'm not making any edits or anything, but what it's allowing me to do is say, okay, now that I've made these as an editor, I can come back to this section, or I can come to this section, and then I can see what's on the screen, and then I can make a comment about whatever that section is. So it's really just how you want to manage it, but the goal of Screencast is to collaborate on the editing process so that the editor, like myself, knows what to change in order to be in line with your vision. So that's basically my 4-minute overview on what Screencast is. Let me know if you have any questions. I've been using this for years and absolutely love it.